Hi, everyone. John Connolly, president of the Twin Cities North Chamber of Commerce. And this is Chamber Check-In, your source for virtual networking, sharing great local solutions and content. We're glad you joined us today on Chamber Check-In. We want to recognize 9 North for their being partners in Chamber Check-In. We appreciate that partnership. And for all things chamber-related, event-related, and ways to connect with local businesses, go to twincitiesnorth.org. That's twincitiesnorth.org. And once again, you'll find all sorts of ways to connect with local businesses, like the 2 we have today in Chamber Check-In. Speaking of, let's bring the first of our 2 guests out here, and that is Jose Parada of Vidal Auto Service in Columbia Heights. Jose, welcome to Chamber Check-In. First of all, for those that don't know about Vidal, tell us your business story.
Hey, John. Well, this is our history in Vidal Auto Service. It's an auto repair shop. We started in 2018. Actually, I in the auto industry for over 33 years. Right? I know a lot about auto repair. I got certification for that. And I like what I do. I like information to the customer, because that's the most important to do. Information to the customer. Our business, auto repair shop is, I know it's extended. In most places, any city, they got at least 3-4 shops. But our shop, is something more than just repair car. We want people trust in our repair, our technician. We got good mechanical equipment, and that's something how we start in 2018, because I have a passion working cars.
Wow. Okay. I love that start of it and the business story that you gained at. Speaking of, all those years of experience in the industry, tell us what you guys are best known for, your reputation there in Columbia Heights.
Yes, we got good reputation. We got good customer. That's the best we can do when we work in cars. We hope so that customer be 100% satisfaction in reference. That's the number one. We try to make it those reference, with the friends, family members, and bring more customer, because when we do a good job, and that's what we're waiting for.
Absolutely.
Customer reference.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, how can people find you, Jose?
Well, this is many ways. Actually, right now, social media, this is the number one. They can find us in Facebook, Twitter. Those social medias, and our website too. We got good website, and we are located right there in Columbia Heights, 45th and Central. Really easy to find it, just in the corner, 45th and Central Avenue, and like I said, in the website too.
Great. Hey, speaking of the auto industry, what, when someone brings a vehicle in for service, what type of things do you tell them that they should be doing and checking regularly on their vehicles? I mean, because you get it when they have a problem usually, or, if they have a scheduled regular maintenance, that's one thing. But what do you find owners forget to do?
Well, that's a good question, John. Well, we forgot a lot of things to do, If we're talking about the mechanical industry, sometimes we forgot to be more, pending our equipment sometimes. But no, the most important, we forgot sometimes, forget about the family. We focus more on the business sometimes. And that's something we are like a family-owned and operator. That's why we don't forget that much, because wife and kids, we are in the industry. Mm-hmm. And but yeah, sometimes we forget about that.
Okay, got it. So, are there things that auto owners should be doing these days? As far as their own maintenance, and then looking to you then to problem solve some of those things. Are there things like simple things like even checking the fluid levels and at least eyeballing those? Are there things like that they should be doing regularly?
Yes, that's what we know. That's now the industry is more like a more maintenance, because if something is broken, it's not necessary to do it maintenance. But keeping a car in good condition, you have to work on the maintenance repair before that happen, and that's what we're focused. Every car coming to the shop, we see the scheduled maintenance for like every 10,000 miles, 25,000 miles, and that's what we recommend to the customer. Hey, it's time for example, it's time for tire rotation. It's time for filters, time for belt. That's what we do. We prevent the maintenance in the car.
Yeah, yeah. Just as something as simple as like a cabin filter can help everyone. And I had to do that last weekend by myself. I was like, oh gosh, what a difference it makes. Just that little simple fix. I know. Hey, Jose, we have about 30 seconds left in your segment here of Chamber Check-In. Tell us your last thoughts you'd like to share with everyone.
Sure. Well, what I recommend see this video is just go to the website, see exactly what we got there. We got a lot of pictures, we got a lot of videos, and you can see exactly what we do in the Vidal Auto Service. We are 2 locations, Minneapolis and Columbia Heights. And like I said, no, you can schedule an appointment over the website. You can leave a message in the website. We can call you back, or if you got any question, just go to the website. I think, like I said, social media now is make a big impact for every person in the road, and that's what we're here for you guys. Help prevent any maintenance in your car.
Excellent advice. Jose Parada of Vidal Auto Service, thanks so much for joining us on Chamber Check-In. We appreciate it, your time, and look forward to having customers visit you. And now our next guest coming up, we went from the auto industry out to the legal profession, and that means we've got Patrick Kennedy of Kennedy Law here out of Roseville. Patrick, welcome to Chamber Check-In. First of all, your office is fairly new. Tell us how you started this.
Morning, John. It's a pleasure to be here. You're right. I did just move into my Roseville location. I was in Northeast Minneapolis. I opened my doors on April 15th of 2024, which, looking for a CPA at that time was a little bit difficult because it was tax day. But I've been serving clients since then. I've been practicing law since 2019. And I primarily practice in civil litigation, but I do help business owners and businesses with regulatory compliance. Employment law is a big passion of mine. And I, really love helping people solve their problems and identify problems before they become issues.
Yeah, that's always the key, isn't it? Identifying the problem before things percolate. So I get that. Hey, usually in your world, people call you when all of a sudden that problem has come. Are there things that you work with businesses on to prevent those calls? All right? What type of things do you do for them?
Absolutely. When I'm representing small businesses especially, I'll help with things like updates to employment laws, policies that are coming up in the pipeline, like the Paid Leave Act that's going into effect on January 1st, 2026, which might be facing some changes because currently the legislature is considering a budget. It really is. I watch a lot of these laws so my business owner clients can focus more on what they're doing and keeping their business running. It's my business to help your business.
Absolutely. So now, what are you seeing as far as trends in your industry? You had mentioned something about a lot of, obviously there's a lot of changes to laws, new laws being passed all the time here. What is there a general rule of thumb, Patrick, that a business every year should do a review or every other year? What type of things do you tell folks?
A lot of laws take effect on July 1st and January 1st, but also we see some on August 1st. So those are really the kind of times when you want to check in on current laws. But as we've sort of seen in the federal environment and the state environment, things are happening every day. You can't just focus on the news cycle. It's really important that you check in on, regulations. You know what regulations affect your business. For example, I have companies that import a lot of materials but don't import a lot of goods. How is the current environment going to affect their business down the road? How do they plan for things? And really, it's about having good counsel who stays on top of things, who's watching these developments, who's keeping up with these trends and seeing where the political will is kind of shifting, and also keeping up with current court decisions. Court decisions may be a little bit more unpredictable because they're responding to issues as they come up. Good counsel will keep you updated on things that impact your business without you having to ask first.
Oh, that's good advice. Gosh, that is such good advice for every business CEO or CFO or COO out in our audience, everyone. Now, we've talked a lot about businesses. Do you do work privately too for consumers?
Yep.
Okay.
I help individuals with consumer issues. I help individuals with real property law issues as kind of an area that I practice in. Employment law is a small part of my practice in terms of plaintiff side, but on the employer side, I really do a lot more of the kind of guidance and compliance on that front. But I do help a lot of individuals. Most of my client base at this point is individuals, people facing lawsuits, people trying to avoid lawsuits, and people really trying to navigate the legal system. Our legal system is luckily a thing that a lot of people don't interact with a lot. So it is a real pleasure to be able to kind of guide people through this arcane process that's developed over the last 300 years of people just making mistakes and responding to those mistakes.
Right.
So a lot of my individual clients are grateful for that guidance that they see there.
Exactly. So how can people get in touch with you, Patrick?
Well, my phone number is 612-424-0747. I do have a website, pkennedylaw.com. So that's PKENNEDYLAW.com. I regularly post a blog. I'll post on LinkedIn, and I'm out and about in the community. And if you want to stop by on Roseville, 3101 Old Highway 8 on the second floor, come by and see me.
Absolutely. Say, we have about 30 seconds left. Tell everyone your last thoughts that you'd like to share with everyone, your last bit of counsel.
Yeah, well, as I'm thinking about it, I do see a lot of things in the news about artificial intelligence, generative AI, and a lot of people tend to think that generative AI can be a helpful replacement for an attorney. I would say maybe it might be a useful tool. It's not very good yet, I would say. There's really no replacement for being able to sit down, talk with somebody, whether it's by Zoom, phone, in person, and talk about what your goals are, what you want to accomplish, and how you want to accomplish it, and having someone help you navigate that system that I was talking about that can be so frustrating for so many people.
Absolutely. Patrick Kennedy of Kennedy Law in Roseville, thanks so much for joining us on Chamber Check-In. We appreciate it. And also, Jose Parada of Vidal Auto Service there in Columbia Heights. Great to have both of you on Chamber Check-In. We appreciate your time, and everyone, check them out, all right? And now the vision of the Twin Cities North Chamber is to promote business, develop leaders, and connect communities, and we are glad you connected with us today. A shout out to 9 North that produces Chamber Check-In. We appreciate their partnership. And to find businesses like Vidal and Patrick Kennedy Law, go to twincitiesnorth.org. That's twincitiesnorth.org. And there you'll find all sorts of ways to connect with local businesses and local services and find out about what's going on in your community. Everyone, have a wonderful weekend.